Currently, football videos are taking over YouTube, and these videos are made by regular football fans around the world with no previous experience in video editing and using nothing but a laptop. Today, I have more than 30 videos with over 1 million views. I've made up to $5,000 on a single video. I've made $30,000 on a new channel that I started just a year ago. My first channel has made over $76,000. So in total, I've made over $100,000 just by posting football videos on YouTube. I also received the YouTube play button for reaching over 100,000 subscribers, all from uploading less than 2 times a month on average. But all of this did not happen overnight. When I first started out, I had no idea how to find football clips, and all the videos that I posted would get blocked for copyright issues. And it took me over a year of trial and error until I started seeing results. And the reason for that was that there was no one out there who was teaching how to do it. And today, the only tutorials out there are from people who have not actually done it themselves. And they give out false information, which just ends up wasting everyone's time. And that's why I started Football Creators Club, where I spent the last 6 months helping football fans start earning money on the sport that they love. Like John, for an example, who got over 400,000 views on the first video on his channel, and who now has over 2 million views just from 4 videos. And today I'm gonna give you all the steps that you need to be able to achieve this yourself, so that you don't need to spend a year figuring it out on your own like I had to do. So this will include one of the most important lessons from my paid course on how to avoid copyright issues and actually be able to monetize football videos on YouTube. So if you are someone who wants to turn your passion for football into profit, if you're interested in starting your own YouTube channel, and if you have just a few hours of spare time per week outside of school or work, then this video is for you. So before we get started, we first need to come up with a good video idea. So I myself am a big Arsenal fan, so that is why my first channel was just focused on Arsenal videos, because it was just really fun to share my passion for the club on the internet, and I simply made videos that I actually wanted to watch myself. And that meant that there was millions of other Arsenal fans like me who wanted to watch the same stuff. So often people choose to make videos about the club that they support, a player that they love, or something else like a specific era or even position. So it's really up to you what you want to post about. And if you're like me and have watched football your whole life, you're sitting on a ton of knowledge about that topic that you can profit on. So this is why you will have more fun and more success by first choosing a topic that you're actually interested about. So with football videos, you don't need to show your face, you don't need to record your voice or even record your own footage. But often you need to find a lot of clips, which can be difficult and takes a lot of time. And you also need to edit everything together, add music, effects and stuff like that, which can be quite overwhelming as a beginner. But there is one type of football video that doesn't require finding 50 clips and spending weeks of complicated video editing, while still being able to get millions and millions of views. And that is match videos. So this is where you take full matches, cut them down to just a few minutes long, and just keep the most entertaining parts. Most often these videos are a compilation of memorable matches from a specific team, player, or just football in general. So these include the most interesting highlights from each game, cutting each match down to just around 2 to 3 minutes long. And these videos don't even need music because most people actually prefer just listening to the commentary. Now, if a game is interesting enough on its own, you might only need one match to make a full video over 8 minutes. So these usually include more highlights from each game, not just the goals and big chances. And this also includes player compilations, which focuses just on a single player, showing all of his involvements and touches from that game. And these type of videos can even include over 10 matches in a single video. And these are titles like Road to Victory or Road to Final, showing most, if not all matches from a team in a single competition, like a Champions League campaign or a Premier League season. And here each match is cut even shorter, usually just around 1 minute per game, which makes the video even more fast-paced. Match videos is the type of football video that I started out with years ago and that I still have the most success with today. And most football channels today on YouTube are actually making these type of videos. because they are some of the most viewed videos on YouTube, getting over 10 million views and sometimes even over 40 million views. They are also easier and faster to make than any other football video, as there's less footage to find. And the editing is also a lot more beginner friendly as well, mostly using simple editing techniques like cutting and trimming, which I'll talk more about soon. And as there is hundreds of thousands of football matches to pick from the last 20 years, there is really endless of video ideas that you can make with this style of video. Now, if you can't find the matches that you are looking for, then there is no video to be made. And this is probably the most asked question that I get. How do you find and download football matches? Now there's one website where you can watch over 37,000 matches from present time all the way back to the 1950s, all for free. And that is a website called footballia.eu. So here you can search for either a specific player or a team, and you will be able to find a list of all the matches that they have available. And after making a free account, you will be able to watch both new matches and classic matches that are difficult to find anywhere else on the internet, which makes this website one of the biggest football libraries in the world. And they also have a new feature where you can watch all the career goals from a specific player, which is really great if you want to make a video about that. Now, Footballia doesn't have a download option on their videos, so people often screen record the matches, which takes a really long time and reduces the quality a lot. But there is actually a hidden feature on their website which actually lets you be able to download your videos in full quality, and it's very easy to do. So before you play the video, you right click next to it and press inspect. You then go over to the network tab and then you press play on the video. These MP4 files will now pop up. You can now double click on any of them to open up the full match in a new tab. You then simply press the three dots and you now have the option to download the video in full quality. And this lets you download over 37,000 matches on their website. So this brings us to the biggest problem when creating football videos, which is copyright. So this is what 99% of people get wrong when they try it out themselves. They simply cut out the highlights, they put it together and then post it. And like that, their videos will always get blocked. So how come other people are able to upload football videos? Well, that's because they do two things. They visually transform the original video and they add value to it. So this is what lets anyone be able to post movie clips, sports footage, and any other copyrighted material on YouTube while still being able to monetize it. So I'm gonna go through one of my lessons with you from my paid course, Football Creator Pro, where you will learn how to apply this when it comes to football content, so that you can not only post your videos, but also be able to monetize them. When it comes to visually transforming your video from the original, I have found that there are really only 3 steps that are necessary and that you have to apply to all of your videos while editing. The first one is to change the clip order. So to make it clear what I mean about a clip, every time the camera angle changes, that is a new clip in this case. So here we have 3 clips in this sequence. First we have a wide shot, which is the normal camera angle. Then we have a close-up shot, and then we have a replay. And that's the original order of them, which is shown in the original broadcast. And that's basically what we need to change. Otherwise, YouTube's content ID system will detect it and they will not let you post it. But here, if we simply swap 2 and 3, then we have a different order from the original. So to do this in the editing software, you first have to make a cut every time the camera angle changes, which is really the most time-consuming part of editing these videos. But CapCut has an AI feature which automatically cuts the clip every time the camera angle changes. And this has saved me hours of editing and has made making these videos a lot easier and faster. The second step is to trim your clips. So you might have seen that football videos show clips for a very short time, and copyright is the reason for that. But after posting over 100 videos, I found a safe spot that most football creators use and that I apply to all of my videos. So first we have the wide angle, which is the most used camera angle that you see throughout most of the games. And you can usually show these for the longest, but to keep it safe, I recommend to not go over 5 seconds. For other more close-up shots like celebrations and slow motion replays, These are usually more sensitive for copyright detection. So with these, I recommend to not go over 3 seconds. The last step to visually transform your video is a very simple one, and that is to crop the video. And that is something that you can apply to all of your clips at once, and it just takes a few minutes. And by doing this, you are showing less of the original footage, which is really an effective way to visually transform it. These 3 steps will in most cases be enough to be able to post your video, but there is a chance that YouTube will demonetize your video and won't let you earn money for a reason that they call reused content. And that really means that you have not added any value of your own to the video, and therefore simply reused someone else's content. So what does adding value actually mean? How do you actually apply it? Now, you don't need to show your face, record your voice, or add complicated effects to add value. The best and the most simple way to do it is to add text. So adding text does not just add something to the video, but the information in the text also adds value of your own, which is really what's important, adding extra value to the original video. So this can be done in many different ways, and it's really up to you what you want to write. So I'm going to show you some real text examples that you can add to your videos. You can add simple information like the scoreline, the goal scorer, time, offside, or any other information like that. You can also add your own commentary. You can write your own thoughts about the game and give your own perspective. You can give context and explain what's happening, which also adds a storytelling element to it. You can also add your own analysis of the game to add educational value to it. So text lets you be creative, it lets you express yourself. It makes doing these videos even more fun because everyone is kind of using the same clips and matches, but text is what makes your video unique and different from others. Now, you can edit a perfect video, but if you don't choose a good thumbnail, people will not actually click on your video, which results in no views. But luckily, you don't need clickbait thumbnails like this to get views. More often, it's actually the simple thumbnails that actually get the most clicks. So I'm going to show you 2 foolproof football thumbnail formats that don't require any graphic design skills or the use of Photoshop, that you can actually create inside of CapCut, which is free. The first one is what I call the moment thumbnail. So these are simply screenshots from a moment in the game, often right before something is about to happen. And the reason why this works so well and gets so many views is because they create something called curiosity gaps. So when you see an image like this, you instantly want to know what happens next. So it creates curiosity, and the only way to find out what's going to happen, the only way to close that gap, is to click on the video and watch it. The second one is the face thumbnail. So this focuses on the players rather than the action. And these are effective in another psychological way. So as humans, we are very drawn to faces, especially faces that we recognize. So with football videos, you can take advantage of that, as football players are some of the most widely recognized people in the world. And these thumbnails work even better when it combines 2 or more famous or interesting players in one thumbnail. So this is also a very simple and effective thumbnail format that you can use for your video. The first way to earn money on YouTube is with YouTube's partner program. So whenever an ad is displayed on your video, YouTube will reward you by paying you a percentage of that ad revenue. And when your video is over 8 minutes long, you're able to put ads throughout your video, which can double or even triple the amount that you will be earning. YouTube pay football creators about $2.50 per 1,000 views. So that is $25 for 10,000 views, $250 for 100,000 views, $2,500 for 1 million views, and $5,000 for 2 million views. And with football being the largest sport in the world with 3.5 billion fans, reaching this amount of views is easier than in any other niche on YouTube. However, you do need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on your videos before you can start getting paid with YouTube's partner program. But in an attempt to get more people to start making videos on the platform, YouTube have started boosting videos from smaller channels. So this is why you see channels nowadays going viral even with their first ever video. Now, I started a second channel a year ago and I uploaded the first video with no subscribers and the video didn't get any views at all in the beginning. And then suddenly the YouTube algorithm started pushing the video out to a wider audience. And in just 2 weeks, the video went from 400 views to over 400,000 views. And I reached the requirements to start earning money with YouTube's partner program from just one single video. Now there's also another way to monetize your videos, where you can make even more money than what YouTube is paying, and that you can actually start earning instantly on your first video without having to wait to get approved. And that is with affiliate marketing, which works in 3 very simple steps. So you first join an affiliate program that has a football product that your audience is interested in. You then promote it to your audience by simply sharing your unique link to buy the product under your videos. And you will then get paid a percentage of each sale from people buying the product with your link. So this makes it a very easy way to earn extra money, as you don't need to create the product yourself, you don't need to ship the product, and you don't need to deal with customer support. So it's never been easier and quicker to start earning money on YouTube as a beginner. And if you stick to the end of the video, I will show you the best affiliate program specifically for football creators. Now, there are 2 options that you can take to get results like this yourself. Option 1 is to take the information that I've given you today and try to figure it out by yourself. And that is definitely a viable option. But from my experience with people trying it out themselves is that they don't know how to edit correctly and their videos end up getting blocked. They spend months or even years before they start seeing results. They miss out on all the extra money they could have been making with the right affiliate program. And their chance of quitting goes way up when they get stuck, as they have no one to ask for help. So these are just a few of many reasons to why I started Football Creators Club, which is a community that helps beginners make viral videos and start earning money on the sport that they love in record time. So that is option 2, to join Football Creators Club. In the private community, I give out daily advice, and you will be able to ask questions and get help from me and other football creators, so that you're not alone if you get stuck with something. I also spend hours researching video ideas every week, which I then post in the community, like trending topics, titles, and thumbnails that will increase the potential of going viral, which is really valuable when you're starting out from zero. So the community is about helping you achieve results and to meet people with the same interests as you, which also makes everything a lot more fun. I've also put my years of experience into a course, Football Creator Pro, where I show exactly how I create football videos that has generated me over 50 million views and over $100,000 from ad revenue. But I've actually decided to give you full access to it as a bonus gift when joining the community to help you get started in the best way possible. So what exactly is in the course? So the first part is to find the clips that you are looking for. So Footballia has a great collection of matches. The problem is that it sometimes lacks quality and it takes about 30 days after a game has been played until they upload it. So here I show you not just 1, but 10 more websites where you can find full matches in HD just a few hours after they have ended. Plus I will show you how to download from any website with just a click of a button with a free software, which will give you easy access to a library of over 200,000 matches. The second part takes you through the full editing process, step by step, from starting a project to having your first video posted on YouTube. And it's the only course in the world on how to edit football videos with CapCut, which you will now get access to when joining the community. And I've also actually recorded the whole editing course in Adobe Premiere Pro as well, for those who eventually want to learn the industry standard editing software and to make even higher quality videos. Now, YouTube will not pay you for any of the views that you get on your first videos, which means that you're missing out on a lot of money in the beginning. And that is why the community has an exclusive affiliate program which helps football creators maximize their income and start earning instantly. So with most affiliate programs, you will get a 5, sometimes 10% commission, which is the percentage of the sale that will get paid to you. So let's say you sell a football shirt for $100, then you will earn $5 to $10 per sale as a one-time payment. Now, Football Creators Club is only $49 a month and you get 40% commission. So that means that you get $20 for each person that you invite. Now, because it's a monthly subscription, you get what's called a lifetime commission. So that means that you don't just get the $20 once, but for every month that that person stays in the community. So after inviting your first 5 people, you will get $100 every month. After 25 people have joined, you're making $500 every month. And when 50 have joined, you're making $1,000 every single month extra without counting ad revenue, just from sharing a link under your videos. And when one of your videos go viral and gets hundreds of thousands of views or even millions of views, the chance that just a few hundreds of those people also want to learn how to make their own football videos is pretty high. So all it takes is just for one video to get views, and you will then continue to get paid thousands of dollars every single month in passive income, which is exactly what the private community and the course will help you achieve. So when joining Football Creators Club today, you will get instant access to all of this with a total value of over $1,500 for only $49 a month. Now you can join today completely risk-free with a 14-day money-back guarantee, which lets you be able to access the private community, the course, and the affiliate program. And if you feel like it's not for you, you will get 100% refund, no questions asked. So get started today with the link below. Feel free to leave a comment under this video if you have any other questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching to the end, and I hope to talk to you inside the community.